Please welcome to the stage Nam Lee, SVP Embedded Sales at Workato, and Hannah Peacock, Director of Solutions Marketing Embedded Platform at Workato.
Hey everyone, thanks for having us and thanks for joining. Today, Hannah and I are going to talk about why our customer success organization is the most important organization in our business unit. You want to? Oh, is this my intro? Mm-hmm. Terrific. For those I haven't met, my name is Nam Lee. I founded the Embedded Business Unit here at Workato. So what that means is that we're an integration platform and our business works exclusively with other software companies to power integrations to their customers. So obviously, it's been a really easy 18 months for us.
Yeah, and I'm Hannah Peacock. I joined Workato about 3 years ago, and I'm the head of solutions marketing for the embedded platform units. That means everything from the first half of the customer journey and through advocacy and retention. So we're starting with a little question here, and Nam kind of gave it away in the beginning, but what role is most essential, right, in driving the long-term success of your business? And the answer to that is customer success.
Yeah. So why did we send a marketer and a sales guy to talk to you guys about the customer success organization? Because that's kind of the point. We've talked to a lot of you guys this week, founders, small companies, large companies, and everybody has sales on their mind. But particularly right now in this economy with everything going on, what we've learned and what we've understood in our ecosystem and our customers' health is that resilience is probably the key trait that you need to understand that you have to be able to gain from your entire customer journey. So today, we're going to go over what we do to create a good customer. Internally, we call this finding a deal versus creating customers. I think it's really small down there, sorry. We're going to talk about why customer success builds resilience. And then we're going to go through very specific things that you should be doing in your entire customer journey to make sure everybody's making the customer success managers' lives a little bit easier. All right, why don't we go next slide? Yep. Terrific. So first and foremost, good sales is about customer success. So when I first started the business unit at Workato a little over 5 years ago, I was obviously the sales guy. We hired a sales engineer because I'm not smart enough. But the next person that we hired with pressure to go hire more salespeople was a customer success manager. And the reason why we did that even 5 years ago was I knew I could sell the product. I knew the value that it brought to the market. What I didn't know was how come all of my competitors were failing after 3 or 5 years? All of them. MuleSoft used to have embedded. They're all a bunch of small players, but they kept going out of business. So the one thing I didn't want to do was tell my wife I got another job 18 months into this job. So the first person we hired was a customer success manager. We had 3 customers on board, and I leaned on her expertise early on to understand what makes a good customer for you. What do you care about? What she taught us is, first and foremost, she needed somebody who can get on the platform and go live quickly. So time to value became the most important metric that we had. And we knew, look, everyone knows that you're going to need to land and expand your customers. One thing that I learned in my sales career was that salespeople are lying to you. It takes almost no work for a healthy customer to spend more money with you if your product works. So I wanted to test a hypothesis and make sure we put all our calories to make sure our customers love what we did and how we did it, and not emphasize so much on our salespeople trying to get expansion deals out of there. I'll talk about that more later.
Cool. So in nurturing that long-term success, right, you got to look at the customer success organization, and the reason being, right, Nam hit on some of these points. Ensuring your customers achieve their desired outcomes should be number one and foremost. Like he said, it's not hard to expand, land, and keep a deal if your customers are happy and they're reaching their goals with you. A thriving customer success team is going to lead to the retention, the loyalty, the lifetime value that you're looking for. And that makes my job on marketing a lot easier when I have these stories and these happy customers that I can go to and leverage for references, and you can grow your customer base. And lastly, so investing in that customer success team is going to lead to that sustained growth, right, and the competitive advantage overall. Happy customers equal renewing customers equal more customers. And so investing in your customer success team is critical in making sure that the long-term health of your business is sustained. Let's see here. All right. So how do you make customer success successful? Here's the 3 strategies, right? Starting with number 1. This is at the beginning of the stages, the beginning of the engagement, the beginning of the customer journey. So it starts really with managing expectations. And what that means is, I know as a marketer, we have a tendency to want to, I would say, embellish, amplify, kind of make things look a little bit better, a little rosier, right, to tell these stories. But ultimately, that can hurt you in the long run, right? So the key here is having clear and honest communication from the get-go about what your product can do and what the scope of what they can achieve actually is. The strategy for that really is having marketing work with their customer success team early on, similar to having sales work with customer success early on, to understand what an ideal customer is for the product fit. And you can kind of reverse engineer your ideal customer from that. So taking a look at what kind of profile they have, what are they looking to achieve, their pain points, and understanding that you can foster that through the entire marketing cycle and kind of match what your product can actually do to what they're looking for. So techniques for effective expectation management, I think really starting with the assets themselves whenever you're looking to share. So transparent product demos. Show what your product can do, not what it will do. You know, be very honest and upfront about what it can actually achieve. The case studies and the testimonials as well. Talk about the ROI data points that your customers can achieve today so that they can level set those expectations from the beginning and understand where that's going to come. And then collaboration, right? Collaboration between marketing and customer success to build out those those profiles for what customers should look like and how many we should be attracting. And then collaboration between sales and customer success as well. So making sure that sales is qualifying those leads along the cycle so that they're looking for the exact kind of points along the customer journey. Benefits of this, right? It's going to reduce churn. You got the right fit for the right product at the right time. But you're also going to build trust and credibility from the onset. So they're going to look to you and trust you.
Yeah, so I think some key points there that Hannah had touched on. You can go to the next slide.
Yep.
One of the key things I want everyone to kind of at least take away from this is that from a sales perspective, I talked to a lot of you guys this week, new products, new ideas even, new products in large organizations. You have to remember that you still bring a perspective that's valuable to everybody, right? There was a lot of almost apologizing for the newness of your product. That's not the point. You are the expertise in this, and it's your responsibility to represent your customer success in that way. And so really from our sales standpoint, when we think about our top of the funnel to the early parts of the journey, we make sure that we set the expectation of you're going to be a customer that onboards in the first 8 to 12 months. You will be proficient on the platform and you're ready to go. For us, not only that, you're going to get your first customer live on it. So you got to go live and we're going to get one of your customers live. And we start that conversation at hello, right? It's important for me that our customers understand when my customer success managers are working with them, we are all rowing in the same boat, going in the same direction. And it helps the entire journey along the way that they understand now it's a value-based customer journey from beginning to end. I know we got to hustle. Okay.
Yeah.
So I trashed salespeople earlier, and I'll talk about a little bit why. When we talk about resilience, your salespeople, us salespeople here, we do have a superpower that no one else has. And it's the ability to continue to give our companies an opportunity to be successful. Having that type of talent working on an expanding contract from a healthy product and a healthy customer is a waste of that talent. So what we did is we changed the fundamental makeup and structure of our own sales team, and we started to understand organic expansion is phenomenal for everybody. So we made sure everyone kind of had a little bit of that. And when it came to our sales team, some of them are here in the room, and I'm talking about their trauma in front of everybody, and my apologies. It was about, can you go and find new avenues of revenue and growth? And we've seen our entire go-to-market change. We've seen our entire ICP change. You've heard the cliche, we've had to build a plane while it flew. We took a plane and we built a rocket ship with this, and the one common denominator that we used was you had to make sure as a salesperson, as a marketer, whoever you were in the ecosystem, when you wanted to bring that deal in, will the CSM fight over that deal to take over that customer from you? And that's been one of the common denominators that's really helped us grow this business unit.
Yeah, so key takeaways then. Absolutely, so that customer-centric approach, right? First and foremost, looking at your customer. It's critical for sustained business, making sure that your customer success team is successful and anchoring your sales team, your marketing team, everyone, and giving customer success the best customers. And then we gave you the 3 strategies, right? Setting those expectations early, reducing time to value, and that path to expansion being very organic, very fluid, and very clear and honest. And lastly, prioritizing your customer success team is really going to lead to all of the things we want, right, as a business: the reduced churn, the higher CSAT, better customer lifetime value, trust, advocacy for years and years to come.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you.